Hi, and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. And yes, folks, it's finally here. The Nordic Horizons DLC with the Forestry DLC as well for other items to deliver. Machinery, that was the word I'm looking for. Right then, as every time we have a new DLC of another area, we have challenges to do. And we've got to deliver 6 deliveries to 6 towns within Sweden, Finland, and I forget the other one. But yeah, it's to get stuff for World of Trucks, basically. So yeah, I thought I'd do a stream of the first one. I'm just about to connect this trailer and get delivering that now. That's where we am. Honningsvåg, or whatever it says. It's the highest part of this new DLC. I apologise in advance for the pronunciation of any of these, but you know, one, I am from this area, and I've tried to pronounce it the best I can. Anyway, I hope you're all well and you enjoy this video. All I ask for is a little like and possibly a follow from yourselves. It costs you nothing to hit that like button. It costs you nothing to press the follow button, and it just makes me more visible on YouTube. That's all I ask people. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get this trailer on the road and let's get it delivered as we take in the new sites of this Nordic Horizons. Pronounce that properly. Anyway, you can see it's new just by how it looks. Now, I don't know if they've been missed, but there's no little markings to identify left and right of the road until you get to a junction. But again, you know pretty much which side of the road you'll be driving on. But though that'll look absolutely stunning. The water in this looks awesome. There's no mods to enhance it, it's just bare vanilla. So you can understand why the Scandinavian DLC had a full refresh. Otherwise it wouldn't have sort of looked on par with this. Anyway, the head tracking's been a little bit slow today for some reason. I've got it in with my eyes right. Let's make sure. Come on then. Don't know where all this traffic's come from. I don't want to pull out and hit anything. Should be able to go after these 2 trucks, hopefully. Oh. I'm gonna make that car slow down. Right, we're out. Plenty of new places to deliver from. Now there's something about stacking something with a new feature. I think it's where we actually put stuff and we interact with the loading. Could be wrong, we'll try and see what that has, or what that is when we get to it. If we get to it, I might have to put one of my own trailers on to interact with the new feature. I ain't too sure. mounts. Just trying to take in all the new surroundings. That's the garage. We ain't too interested about getting in another garage just yet. These mountains look absolutely so realistic, it's unreal. Ooh, got a little bit close then. Now we have seen previews, but previews are only like work in progress. Nothing like getting the real deal. And for the price we've paid for this, it's nothing. Well, it is, it's money, but not money that's not well spent. This is well spent. Now, in the last couple of days, I've updated quite a lot of stuff. Some I can't play yet, due to not having my wheel set up. But I've bought a lot of stuff to do with trains as well. So there's a lot of content coming to the channel. Whichever you enjoy, I think there'll be enough for everybody. Wow, just how good does this look? Wow. That is absolutely amazing shot. Again, interacting with tunnels. Now I've read there's places in tunnels that you have to explore to get to different facilities. So I look forward to seeing stuff like that. Now this is a bit like the Scandinavian DLC where you're going through these big tunnels, cutting through the rocks. This really does look like you're really there, even in 2D. You can't imagine what this looks like in VR. Again, it's a little too late in the day for me. I've only not long got up after working 13-hour shift yesterday. I needed my beauty sleep, and I've made sure of that. Hence why I'm doing the video now. Here, coming up for 12:30 on a Friday morning, early Friday morning. Wow, this looks, driving the side of this river, it is something else. Nice speed limits as well, so you can take in the scenery. Wow, look at that lake. Or it could be a river. It looks like a, I don't know what it is. We'll just say water for the time being. That's what it is. But it looks absolutely superb. It's a nice big stretch of water, whatever it is. It could be a lake that leads into the sea. Nice bendy roads. We have to pay attention to your driving.
Ahead. Turn right.
Now they all say right turn. That's to me. That's just a bend in the road. They had to stop for anything like. Now we were driving at 37 mile an hour. You got a chance to take in this scenery. Oh. That speed gone back up to 50. On the road there. So speed went from 50 back up to 37 or down to 37. We'll go back to 50, I think. Yep. It's so nice that nothing is loading up. If it is, it's loaded up before well in advance we get in there. Now this bridge must be an iconic bridge, being the first one in the game. Seeing as we ain't stopping to even take a photo, we'll have to have a look at another stage. So I want to take and get the achievement for World of Trucks. That was an animal then. Piece of wood. Nice to see a steady flow of traffic. Fantastic views either side of where this water. Mountains in the far distance. As I said with the Scandinavian DLC, nothing's repetitive. There's plenty of variation, even in the trees. There might be a little bit of copy paste, but it you know, one after another. There is variations in between the greenery. Breaks it up well. This must be a rest spot, even though it ain't classed as a rest spot. Pretty cool. Me here speeding, doing a 50 and a 43. Could easy pull in that little space. Oh, 31.
Continue straight.
What was he travelling to a built-up little area? Stopping for him.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Excuse me. Our first island in the game. Wow, just how good does that look?
Exit the roundabout.
Ooh. And it's taking no signs out.
Continue straight.
Have another iconic bridge. Like to water either side, are we?
Continue straight.
He was staying there for. More water. Right, no idea what that said. I think I read the word south. do cruise control under 19 mile an hour. Feel that, trying to pull this trailer up this big hill. My engine's going, well, I'm struggling a little bit. Nice, sure. And how much fuel we've got? I think we've got enough. No, that ain't showing me how much fuel I have got. Oh, that's 80 miles worth of fuel. I'll look again when I get back on another straight. That says 80 miles. My head a little dip. Yeah, 79 mile. So the next petrol station we come to, just gonna pop in and top the truck up. Camping. Read them. Best coach I think I've seen. I'm yet to come in the game, are they? So much happening in both of their games, this and American trucks. Trying to see any signs that I can pronounce easily. At the moment, I'm failing miserably. That's some weird. Whoa! How good did that look then?
Right turn ahead.
Compared to how the water has looked in previous DLCs, it's getting more realistic and realistic. I don't think that's a word, but
Next right.
more realistic than ever. I'm gonna have to risk it for a biscuit. Pulling out of that junction. Petrol stations round here, but few and far between. It could be one where it's only you get fuel in the city, or the cities rather than out in the sticks. So looks like one where you need to fill up before your journey, preventing you from running out of fuel. I don't think this will take much more, but I am far away from the final destination on 54 minutes in game, which is nothing, and counting down. So basically it's probably just not far around this corner. as we do a nice steady 30 mile an hour. Probably holding all the traffic up as I can see behind me. And I think I said the other day, if you do tend to drive a little bit slow, the cars behind you then have a tendency to want to overtake you. Sometimes if there's traffic coming the opposite way, that causes problems, then you either have to let them back in or they crash into you. So best to try and keep to the speed of the road. Seems gone a bit foggy as it's getting darker. I ain't too sure on the timing game. Yep, here we go. No fuel. We've run out of fuel. So we now have to go to emergency fuel, which is it this one? No. It's one of them. F9. Okay, F8. Press enter. Okay, emergency refueling. But I think I've done quite a few jobs. And I think I might run out of fuel again. If we could get to a petrol station pretty soon. That's a sign for camping. That's not what I want to see. I want one for fuel, please. I can see one.
Continue straight.
There's our fuel. Comes to be on the other side of the road, but we don't mind going and turning around. As you go in one way, come out the other. But if it's on the other side of the road, you have to drive past the exit. Although I have been known to go in the wrong way. Wow, that looks impressive. Might just have enough
Second exit.
fuel to get to this petrol station. I think we'll manage it.
Exit the roundabout.
10 here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit the roundabout.
So is that the entrance in? I'm going to take it anyway as an entrance in. Sweet Desperado needs some. Because that's on a 1. Right, off with the truck. Now we need a full tank. That's going to take a few seconds to fill up. It's been quite some time since I've run out of fuel on a stream. I'm normally one of these who run a truck fully fueled all the while. So anyway, that's done. And how much that? That gives me 1,941 miles on my truck when it's fueled. I'll say we're mainly at the bottom of this road now. But we wouldn't have made that without running out of fuel again.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit the roundabout.
Oh, it's at the bottom, sort of like at the bottom and across a little bit.
Continue straight.
I think it's a few farm buildings along the way on this DLC. Must have, because like it's also selling forestry machinery.
Right
So
ahead.
there must be something like that within the DLC. We'll find it along the way.
Take the next right.
There we am now. Quickly approaching our destination.
Right turn ahead. Take the next right.
There we am. Company called SAL.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we have it, folks. Another successful delivery. So it's a Locomotive CZ 75. Delivered from that top bit to that top. I'm going to try and attempt them names. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this first stream of the Nordic Horizons. So as we say here in the Black Country, till next time, ta-ra a bit.